This is the powerful mantra I use to calm down when I am losing it, because nothing good ever comes from two escalated people trying to out-escalate each other. I have lots of mantras I rotate through regularly. Everything always works out for me. Let peace begin with me. I trust the universe. Those are the kinds I use when a small trigger has uncomfortably flicked my ear and I want to stay optimistic rather than spiral into a state of victimhood. Then there are the ones I use with my teen ADHD child, the ones I need to talk myself away from buying a one-way ticket to Hawaii with a new name and a haircut. Kids do well when they can. He's not giving me a hard time. He's having a hard time. He needs support right now, not more demands. He needs accommodating, not activating right now. And this will pass. We talk a lot about co-regulation in our parenting support group. The idea that kids literally borrow from our calm nervous system to help regulate their own. While their brains are still under construction, they can't always get there alone, so they need us. They need to borrow from us, which is beautiful, really, until you realize that presupposes that you can actually always be the needed calm one in the room. Well, sometimes I don't have any more calm to lend. Then there are those a crime is about to happen times. The times when a behavior is a blowtorch that just lit my last stick of dynamite. When I am truly fight or flight escalated because I have already mantraed myself away from 10 other explosions today that included toast that was too toasted, 20 minutes of this shirt also feels too dry. Nope, this shirt feels too dry. Or rescuing the cat from a bath he didn't want to take. And of course, 3 rounds of just 10 more minutes and I promise the video game will be over. And now my acai bowl is melted. Okay, then I'm done. The flame is running up the wick faster than any sedative mantra can reach my nervous system. Throw in my fearful, invasive thoughts about him, the behavior, his future, what this means about me and my parenting, and if it's a failure, and that is gasoline on that flame. I can literally hear the message. This moment will be exploding in 3, 2. Okay, there is only one mantra for this moment. Walk away, not stomp away, not slam a door away, not I can't even look at you right now away. Just walk away. Here's the thing. If my usual mantras can't get past the guard to tame the amygdala before it reaches Tasmanian devil level, that is a very loud, very clear signal that my capacity has already left the building. The regulated, attuned, I wrote a parenting book about this version of me. She's gone. She is offline, is not available to parent at this moment. And I don't have any regulation to offer. My child has nothing to borrow from. This happens. It happens to the best of us. Even when you know all the things, sometimes you just can't access any of them. I want to be honest with you for a second because I think a lot of Insta parenting content lets us down here. I know about dysregulation. I coach it confidently in our support group calls. I know his behaviors reflect lagging skills or unmet needs or a nervous system that is just too overwhelmed. It is not a child who is manipulative or out to get me. I know the breathing exercises. I know the scripts. I've even written them and the mantras. I know that being his parent is sacred work. I know all of that. And sometimes when I am done, I just can't reach any of it. And that is just being human. It's like knowing your glasses are in the house, but you can't see well enough to find them, and then finding out that they're on your head. So instead of pretending that I can always access my highest performing parenting self on demand, I've given myself a simpler instruction, one that requires almost no brain power. Walk away. I make sure he's safe. I make sure there's another person or a tool or a calm enough environment that he isn't in danger, of course. And then I leave the room. I let my nervous system find its way back from the panic room to the library of wisdom. And then when I can actually feel myself online again, I come back. And then we begin the recover and repair sequence. But what if I can't walk away? All right, that's real sometimes. So sometimes I can't. Sometimes he's making choices that aren't safe. There isn't any tool and there isn't another person around. And I need to stay present. I can't physically leave. For those moments, I have a second mantra, and it is simply shut up. Because here's what I know about myself when I'm escalated and stuck. Anything I say is going to make it worse. I promise whatever is going to come out of my mouth, however I'm going to say it, I will say something I don't mean in a tone I won't like. I will want to sneak in some righteous lesson. So if I can't walk away, do not speak. Keep breathing, stay present, hold the space, keep him safe. Let the silence be the thing he has to sit with instead of something I'm going to have to apologize for later. Now, the note to myself, most of my frustration is never actually about him. Let me say that again, because it took me a really long time to understand it. My frustration is never actually about him or his behaviors. It's about the meaning I am making about him and his behaviors, his future, and my parenting. It's the mental loop running in the background when he's wanting less toasted toast or becoming one with a screen. I start questioning everything. If I can't control this and I can't get him to do what I want in this moment, what does that mean? It usually spirals into some apocalyptic version of, does this mean he'll never succeed at anything in life and I have completely failed as a parent? I had one job. That's what's fueling the fire, not the toast. It's just toast. I have more bread. This is the self-regulation we keep talking about. Here's what I want you to take away from this, especially if you're a parent who feels like every time you lose it, you failed. You haven't. Walking away is the skill. Shutting up is the skill. We spend so much time talking about teaching our kids to self-regulate, but they learn it by watching us do it. They need to see that when a grown adult who loves them reaches their limit, the response is not explosion, it's exit. It's a pause. It's choosing not to say the thing that won't help the situation. That's not weakness. That's not abandonment. That's not, I can't handle you. That's, I love you enough to not let you absorb what's happening in me right now, because what's happening in me has nothing to do with you. So we walk away. And when you come back calmer, softer, yourself again, that's when real parenting happens. Save this and send it to a friend who needs it, or just repeat it to yourself the next time you start to hear, this moment will be exploding in 3, 2. And if you need somewhere to go after you walk away, somewhere that understands the toast, the screens, the cat, the bath, and the melted acai bowl and the cold coffee, come join us in the ND Parenting Lab support group, where we solve these kinds of issues every day live together. See you soon.